Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, representing God to the fullest in life as you and I both know it. I'm fresh off of work, and I got about 5 more minutes before I pull off into the traffic here. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and post up a little quick video. I'm listening to the radio show of Al Sharpton, and they're talking about, President Barack Obama. And there's a caller who called in, and they were like, defending the president, saying that he hasn't forgotten about the black community. He hasn't forgot the fact that he's black, and that he is doing things for the black community. And I differ on that. And this is not hate by any means. I'm just stating facts. You know, Barack Obama, he is half and half. You know what I'm saying? He's half white, just as much white as he is just as much black. Now, I understand that in today's society, we want to say black and white. Oh, you a black person if if your color is shaded a little, darker than just flat out white. Um, they they say he's African American. I'm not. I don't know. I just look at it as him being, a regular, black and white guy. You know, and they say that if you have a little black in you, then the black people gonna claim you. It's just automatically that you black. We just gonna jump to the conclusion you a black person. And one person I could think of besides Barack Obama is Holly Berry. For the longest I thought Holly Berry was a black woman, and then I found out that she had a white mother, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I guess she's still black. But anyway, they're talking about, like, this guy was defending Barack Obama, saying that he's doing all this stuff for, like, the black people, for the community grants and stuff like that. When in reality, and this is a fact, that he's not targeting black people when he's doing his objectives, when he's pursuing his objectives. He is looking at American people according to their social classes, meaning that if you are poor, you're poor. If you're middle class, you're middle class. You're high class, you're high class. And those classes do not have a color. I mean, you have black people that are rich too. I hate the fact that you know people want to try to paint black people as being we ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? When we do, we own companies and businesses and stuff like that too. Um, and I think that when it comes to uh, the grants being put out for people to help out a particular community, is not to help out the black community. It's not specifically him saying this is for the black community and nobody else can come to get this type of grant money because it's set aside for black people. No, these grants are set aside for poverty-stricken people such as myself. And I just happen to be a black man. Now, if I was white and I heard somebody saying something like that, I would think a little different. Like, well, this is not the case because I'm white and I make only X amount of dollars, and therefore I'm placed into a particular class. And I believe that I don't know if black people say this out of security issues, that they're desperately reaching for something, a sign that because we have a black president that he's doing something special for us. Well, he hasn't. Uh, I think one thing that Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, could do on the behalf of America is to have a written apology, signed by, I don't know, the Congress or whatever, to apologize to the black people, because I believe that just about every black face you have here in America is their roots go all the way back to slavery. Um, and that's kind of sad, I mean, you got some people who's came across on their own free will and stuff later on in the years, but a majority of us, man, I think if you trace our roots back, man, it's gonna cross up with some old slavery type stuff, and no one has apologized um, to the African American race here in America, which is an abomination, and I would love for Barack Obama to at least do that for the black community. to nationally recognize that, hey, America, we have made a mistake. We had got free labor for 200 plus years. We mistreated black people, um, and that's just for starters, you know. And I would almost say finishers too. I think that would actually help out the healing process, because you got some people out there who are still upset. You got some black extremists out there who are really bent out of shape because of what um, the American people of old, the quote unquote forefathers, had done, to their people. And I don't blame them, because the effects still ripple throughout today. Um, and we've seen it happen with the Indians. They just about obliterated the Indian race and culture here. They were the Native Americans. I'll just say that. And I haven't seen any written apology, for any of that. Um, I don't know if the Indians get well. They do. They get a free pass. They get their Indian reservations, and they don't have to worry about paying any taxes and stuff like that. And I guess for black people, we're I guess what given projects like, here's a project and you get low income housing privileges, and you also get welfare. I don't know if that's equivalent to an Indian being on a reservation. I don't know, but besides that, I don't see any type of apology coming from the United States, and I would love for Barack Obama to take that on. And that's something that's small, but it would mean so much. It's something that's easy to do, but it would mean so much. And it would be interesting to see just how many people would actually fight against that and actually say, like, I don't want that to actually go down. I would love for, this foolishness to continue on the way that it's been going, because it's been working, So, with that being said, I went about a couple minutes over, um, and I need to get out and start driving. So, with that being said, I am Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, saying peace in y'all and confusion out.